tun, don't you saubraten Betty.
And when I must once more tell you to eat, then I will right away send you out from the house out. So, you hear? I won't have it. I won't have it. You go to school in the morning and you stay there all day. You work hard and you study hard. And you come home and you won't eat a thing.
Oh, come on, Betty.
I say, what is this? What is this? I won't have it. I won't have it. Why did you say something? Why did you say something? And why your father is not? What's this? What's it loose? Why don't bother me. Don't bother me. Do not butter. I won't have it. I won't have it.
Always pick on me. They never let me be. I'm so very lonely, awfully sad. It's a long time since you've been glad. But I know what I'll do. By and by, I'll eat some worms and then I'll die. When I'm gone, you wait and see. They'll all be sorry that they picked on me. Now hello, Bimbo. I'm leaving home.
Yeah, I'll go with you. Meet me under your window.
Okay. Let's go. I'm not afraid. Are you, Bimbo?
No.
Folks, now here's a story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a red-hot hoochie coocher. She was the roughest, toughest frail. Minnie had a heart as big as a whale. Ho-dee-ho-dee-ho. Ho-dee-ho-dee-ho. Hi-dee-hi-dee-hi-dee. Hi-dee-hi-dee-hi-dee. Hee-dee-hee-dee-hee. Hee-dee-hee-dee. Ho-dee-ho-dee-ho. Ho-dee-ho-dee-ho. She messed around with a bloke named Smokey. She loved him though he was cokey. He took her down to Chinatown. He showed her how to kick the gong around. Showed her how to kick the gong around. Ari, 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 ari. She had a dream about the king of Sweden. He gave her things that she was needing. He gave her a home built of gold and steel, a diamond car with the platinum wheels. Oh, skip-a-doot, let it do. Oh, skip-a-doot, let it do. Skip daddy-o. Hi-de-hi-de-ho. Hi-de-hi-de-ho. He gave her his townhouse and his racing horses. Yeah. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. She had $1 million worth of nickels and dimes. She sat around and counted them all 1,000,000 times. Dee-ho, dee-ho, oh, dee-ho, dee-ho, dee-ha, 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 dee-ha.
That's all, folks.
You are under my power. Look into the hypnotic eye. Time now to enter Mr. Lobo's domain. Look out! Open your mind to the possibility that they're not bad movies, just misunderstood. You're not dreaming. You're watching cinema. Insomnia.
Greetings, cadets. No. Greetings, cadets. No. Hold on. Greetings, cadets. Greetings, cadets. Greetings, cadets. Can you hear me? Greetings, cadets. Are you receiving me? I diddly ho, Commander Lobo. All systems are going. Excellent. How about over on YouTube? Looks like we got some action over on YouTube. I'm trying to monitor them as well. Let's see here. Vintage Silent Era. Betty Boop is beyond retro. She's vintage. Yes. Well, retro, vintage, retro, those terms are often juxtaposed. Retro is something that is in the style of something old, whereas years are older. But vintage, the word vintage by itself doesn't mean much. You want to say vintage 60s, vintage 70s, vintage 40s. All right. We'll begin, shall we? Let's shall. All systems go. I'm Commander Lobo, and this is not Cinema Insomnia. This is your Way Out Wildcard Cartoon Wednesday, and it's the last one, the very last one we're ever going to do. Until we come back from California. We're going on a California trip. We're going to be in the Bay Area, Northern California, for a couple of days. We're going to be at the Psychotronic Film Show on Saturday, the 4th. See if I've got my schedule. Andrew made me a nice schedule to look at. And of course, I just ignore it. Looking at this now. This is the cartoon short. We did that. Broadcast and welcome. I guess that's it. So I think that we should have fun while we can. Absolutely. All the fun. If you're in the Bay Area, like I think Renee is in the Bay Area, meet Mr. Lobo at the Psychotronic Film Show at Foothill College on Saturday, the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Saturday, the 4th of May in the Los Altos Hills, Foothill College in the Bay Area. Okay, let's play a game, shall we? Commander Lobo is gonna, let's see, what is, Robot Dale, what do you think? Okay, Robot Dale says we wasted a lot of time already. So let's get right to it, shall we? We've got a game. Abacus has calculated. Abacus the computator has calculated a perfect game for us. I thought Sally the zombie cheerleader might be dropping by, but I haven't heard from her. Maybe she just met in the chat. A game created by Duck Dodgers. I'd like to thank Fanger for giving me the box set of Duck Dodgers. We got to see a little bit of Duck Dodgers over on Twitch. I didn't show that over here. And I'm not showing The Chase movie from 1979 over here either. Over on YouTube. Because they won't like it. They'll just kick us off and they'll just get meaner and meaner, and they'll just dissolve the whole Cinema Insomnia YouTube channel. And I don't want to do that. We got a lot of stuff on there. There's plenty of stuff that they don't let on there. I feel bad for our YouTube peeps because they don't. Are we already been shut down over on YouTube? Let me see here. The commercial. Am I still over here? Am I still over on YouTube? YouTube people? Okay. All right. Thought we were done. Thought we were already done on YouTube. I have, what they do at YouTube is blank out a song if it's in the movie, even if the movie is named after that song, such as Harper Valley PTA. Interesting. Ollie says YouTube's okay. That's exactly what it is. Okay. Just okay. We have, all right. So we've got some peeps over on YouTube. We got some peeps over here on Twitch. So why don't we try and do this game, shall we? Robot Dale's really impatient today. He really wants to get to, I don't know, what does he want to get to? We're not doing chalky milk time till 10:37. Maybe we'll try to get to big cereal time. Oh, we have a package. That's what Robot Dale's excited about. I hope that package is way over there, but we'll go get it when it's time, when the time comes. Carlos, I'm going to call on you, Carlos. I don't know why, because I usually pick the kids first. But Carlos, since you're right here, why don't you give us a letter from the alphabet? Any letter of the alphabet, and except for the 7 silent letters that are not seen or heard. Carlos, you have a letter? Let's try T. All right. That's a good one. Is there a T? There's one right here. Look at that. That's it. Oh, hold on. Good job. You got a T. Oh, okay. How did this get in here? This is what happens when you get Sally. Sally did this. She silenced my bell. I blame her, and she's not here. You got the T. That's good. No guess for the puzzle. Let's grab some of our... Hey, hello, Robbo. Rob Floyd, who is doing their Rocky Horror Show this weekend, this Friday night, right? Rob, is it Friday night? 11:30? Yes, sir. Friday night, 11:30 at the Narrow Theater in Norfolk. We don't drink, we don't smoke, Norfolk, right? That's something like that. Norfolk. That's how it's pronounced. Norfolk. So go see them do the best performance you're ever gonna see. Connected to Rocky Horror Picture Show screening, great shadow cast, an experience. Every time I've gone, that theater's been packed. It is a miracle in this day and age to have 450 people in a theater, all excited to be there. So if you're anywhere near Norfolk, check out the Rocky Horror Picture Show, the Creatures of the Narrow cast, Rocky Horror Picture Show. This Friday is your next chance. Sally, the zombie cheerleader, will be there also. They usually try to get a horror host involved, which I think is a great tradition. I wish all Rocky casts tried to involve horror hosts in the proceedings. I think it's a good thing for movie theaters right now. I think it's a good thing for audiences right now. People want an experience. They want an experience. They don't just want someone to knock them over the head with an $8 bucket of popcorn and rifle through their pockets. Because I do feel like that's how most people feel when they go to a theater. So, Commander Lobo is going to call on some of our youngins, some of our junior Sleepless Nights Lobo Cubs. Edie and Ava have their hands up. Well, that's wonderful, Miss Monty. I am going to call upon both of them. And what are their ages now? You don't mind me asking. You don't have to tell me. If it's not for the group. 10 and 7. Wonderful. Perfect. Fantastic. Those are the magic ages. You know, when people say, oh man, when I was 8 years old, 9 years old, the movies were so much better, the cartoons were so much better. No, you were better. You were better when you were 8 years old. You were more imaginative, you were more forgiving, you were more open, you had more of a sense of wonder. It's the good stuff before the world beats it out of you. So anyhow, Ava, we'll go alphabetical. Ava, do you have a letter? Okay, I'll just take that one. Is there an E, Commander? Well, is there an E? There is an E. Right there. That is the Sherlock Holmes method of deduction, right? The most common letter in the English language. Try E. Ah, yes, brilliant, Holmes. Yes, E, of course. Almost forgot to do that shtick. Doctor Who does that too. Always, right? Try E. E is for Elmer Fudd. All right, do we have a guess for this one? And do we want to have a letter for our other Lobo Cub, or did they just arrive on that together? Ava has no guess yet. Okay. Edie says S. Okay, so that was Ava, and then this is Edie. S. Okay, that's a great one. Look at that. There's one S. Right there. All right, that's it right there. Does Ava have I mean, does Edie have a guess? We're still live on YouTube. Thank you, Holly, for telling us that. Sally the zombie cheerleader is not here. I thought she was going to drop by tonight. Something. That's close, but no. Beatrix would like to guess a letter. This is our another youngin. What, 8 years old? 8 years old. I would love to see all these Insomniac kids all together. It would be great if there was some way that we could do like a virtual picnic. I guess this is it. We're having that virtual picnic and they're all together. Watching cartoons with Commander Lobo. So what does Beatrix like to guess? It's really the best. Aw. What does Beatrix want to guess for this? Beatrix, of course, you could see Beatrix, Eva, and Edie and Ava. All of them are in Giant Monster Air Sea Battles Super Turtle Meets Shovel Face. They all appear in there, along with Vivi and Sunny. All our junior, not all, but many of our junior Sleepless Nights. Saul is in there. What? She would like to guess. Well, she should guess a letter first. Oh, she wants to guess I. Okay. I didn't see that letter I. I thought she was ready to guess the answer. Oh, Beatrix. I'm so sorry. There's oh, there's no I. No I. I'll put the I down here somewhere. You just want me to draw Robot Dale. All right, there he is. All right, there he is, Robot Dale. The popcorn is an added bonus. You just want to hear popcorn. So Robot Dale's lost his head now. You can imagine his head has been taken and put into this board here. Any more kids? And then I'm going to grab someone from YouTube since those poor bastards are stuck over there on YouTube. I'm going to go over there and grab somebody. Any other? Is Sunny here? Any other kids? Saul? Anybody? Any of Rabbi Joe's 5, 6, 7 children? YouTube, NewTube. We bloob out for YouTube. That's great, Fanger. We have anyone? No one under the age of 30? Should we move? Try and get some kids over on the other channel? Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's look over on YouTube. Let's see if I can figure this out. I might have to refresh. I have a little YouTube window open over here. And oh, there's some people who already have picked some letters. But I want to go ahead and actually talk to a person. But I always use their letter, I suppose. Renee? Renee, do you hear me? I know there's like a 25-minute delay, so. Make My Monkey says, hi, Renee Cruz. Got some fans here, Renee. Renee, if you're there, I'll go ahead and use your guess. You had a specific letter already. You have 2 letters that you wanted to guess, but I'll definitely take your first letter if you're actually there. If you're not actually there live, then I'll pick another person. Riveting. This is riveting video here. Okay, how we usually play the game is someone tries to signal or raise their hand politely, and then I call upon them. Then when I call upon them, they say the letter, and then if they get the letter right, then they can guess what the puzzle is. Is there anybody over on YouTube that is prepared to do any of those things? Hello? My Mr. Lobo action figures going strong. Well, that's good. All right, Dr. Ghoul, or Dr. Ghoul. Dr. Ghoul, thank you for raising your hand. Do you have a letter of the alphabet, English alphabet? Again, ignoring all the 7 or so silent, invisible letters. You want to take a crack at it, Nicholas Black? Okay, well, let me get Dr. Ghoul's letter. We'll give him a chance first, or him or her a chance first. Doctor with a K could be a subgenius. Letter C. All right. There is a C. Look at that. Good job. Do you have a puzzle? Fanger says C is for carrot. Do you have a guess for this puzzle, Dr. Ghoul? Has anyone guessed? I can't see because it's blocked by the stupid thing to put an emoji where I write. So I don't know what for whatever reason, it's blocking the one until somebody says something else and your words go up higher. The letter you're asking me about is blocked by a emoji. Has anyone guessed letter R yet? Is that what it is? Has anyone guessed letter R? Let's see. I stand with Bob. You don't have a guess yet. I stand with Bob. Yes. Okay. All right. Quit your job for Bob. Fine. That's good. Well, let's see if Nicholas Black has some slack here. He's going to guess letter R. No one has guessed that yet. There is an R. That is an R. Look at that. Good job. Weird to draw an R and then turn around and see yourself drawing the R. That's how far behind we are on YouTube. Would you like to take a guess, Nicholas Black? Coffee while you're guessing. Show the other side. This is taking so much longer than we want. No guess? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll pause for the amount of lag there is. Got nothing to guess yet. Fantastic. Thank you, Nicholas Black. We're moving on. Ivory Bow. I am going to reach out and grab you, Ivory Bow. So you have a letter for our puzzle today, Miss Bow. Give me an H, a bouncy H. Okay, there is an H. Good job. I think that's it. 1 H. You have a good job. You have a guess for the answer to this puzzle. And I'm going to drop a hint. It is the name of a Looney Tunes cartoon. Not a quote from a Looney Tunes cartoon. What's Cherry Sack? You dirty girl. Get out of here with that. Okay, now I'm going to pick somebody else. I know that Chico was raising his hand politely. Chico, do you have a letter, first of all? A sweet drink. I've been told I'm a tall drink of water. W. Why, yes, there is a W. Do you have a guess for the puzzle? Nicholas Black says that he has it. He knows what it is. Dr. Gould says it got me. I'll say it got me. Is that really what you're going to say? No? Nope? All right, Chico. That's okay. Hi, Thomas Reed. How are you? I'm going to pull Fanger in here to put this puzzle to bed like a sick animal. Pick one more letter, Fanger. O. There is an O. Right there. That should make it obvious for you Looney Tunes fans. And what is the answer, Fanger? Bullet to the back of the skull. Boom! What's opera, Doc? That is the right answer. Ba, 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 bum, 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 bum. That's it. What's opera, Doc, is the answer, which is the kill the wabbit, right? Oh, we can't do this on Twitch. We have to do it over here, I think. But anyway, it's kill the rabbit. That's what it is. That is what it is. Kill the rabbit. My spirit magic helmet. Oh, Broomhilda, you're so lovely. Yes, I know it. I can't help it. Oh, man. Just flung my phone to the ground. All right, moving on. Moving on. A little bit behind the times here. We have our mail sack. Insomniac mail sack. Actual correspondence from actual Insomniacs like you. A lot of you have been sending us stuff for our California trip. We're going out to California on a plane, and then we're driving back. So we're going to try and put in some stops, some meetups where we can meet some of you folks in person. Unfortunately, this time, I think when we're coming back, we're going northernly. So, but I do want to travel more, so if you're down south, other than California down south, we'll get to you eventually. All right. Will you be taking pictures of truckers being milked? I think there are laws against that. But we do know that milk comes from trucks and not from cows, as we originally thought. So this is a box. It has 4 corners. Actually, no, it has much more than 4 corners. It's got 8 corners. Oh, look at how lovely this paper is. Is this? It says, "Greetings, Mr. Lobo. Just a few goodies from the House of Monty. From one cheap-ass mom to another. Please enjoy these Hydrox cookies." And I did call my mom cheap-ass. I'm sorry about that. Kids, cover your ears. And give a bag of them to your mom when you see her. Okay. Oh, wow, we've got some Hydrox. Look at this, man, the real stuff. I have no nostalgia for Oreos whatsoever. I don't know what the big deal is. This is what I remember. This is my nostalgia. Hydrox cookies. Wow, I can't wait. That's going to be great for chalky milk time. Picture book is for Commander Lobo to read on Wildcard Wednesday. Oh boy, look at this. It's Are You Scared, Darth Vader? I fear nothing. That's what it is, right? That's what it is. Are you scared, Darth Vader? I fear nothing. What he says. Wow, this looks fun. Thank you for this. I'm going to put this over here. I was going to just read the Donald Duck Millionaire book again, but maybe I'll dive into that. Oh, let's see here. Picture book for Commander Lobo to read on Wildcard Wednesday. It comes recommended by official Junior Sleepless Night Lobo Cubs, Edie and Ava, who we heard from in the puzzle, of course. We think the Commander and Insomniacs will enjoy this story. It has a very monster at the end of this book vibe to it, which we did read here also. The Woodsy Owl bookmark was Brian Troutman's idea. Is there a Woodsy Owl bookmark in here? Or is it in the book? Hi, Tom. Look at this. We had, oh, look, they're friends. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at this, huh? Get off of my beat. Scram. I'm working this side of the street, Woodsy. Anyway, so there you got Woodsy Owl, Woodsy the bookmark, and Smokey the bookmark. Look at that. We were going to do a Woodsy Owl. We had a Woodsy Owl hat and a Smokey hat for Foresty Fly in the kids episode. And Joe Lascola, who is Francois Fly, said, well, we're going to have you be like a Woodsy Owl version of yourself for the episode. And he's like, who's Woodsy Owl? And then I realized that Joe Lascola is like 35 or something. He never saw a freaking Woodsy Owl ever. And I went, wow, the Woodsy Owl folks dropped the ball. Smokey the Bear stayed relevant. and Woodsy Owl fell back there with the dinosaurs somewhere. So if you watch Cinema Insomnia, you do see Woodsy Owl from time to time. But outside of Cinema Insomnia, I don't think there's a lot of Woodsy Owl to be seen. Hopefully someone's actively trying to revive him. And I'm thinking, what happens when you watch The Simpsons and you see Give a Hoot, when Krusty says give a hoot, read a book? You don't even know what that's in reference to. Anyway. So anyhow, we have some 2 good bookmarks here. Harlan Ellison would love this Hydrox Munchie. Only you can prevent paper cuts, says Dr. Gould. All right, so this seems awesome. I am a big Darth. As a kid, for Halloween, I dressed up as Darth Vader. I had a cassette tape recorder around my neck. It was like, the strap was breaking my back, and I had this giant tape recorder around my neck with the red button and the white buttons. And I put a tape in it, 60-minute tape. Might have been 30 minutes on each side, but it was the breathing. I did all the Vader breathing on the tape, and then I wore the thing around my neck with the breathing. Let's see. Woodsy the Owl bookmark was Brian Troutman's idea. Yes. Beatrix's dad. We found this misunderstood sea turtle Puddles look-alike at the grocery store, along with some ludicrous cereal fun for big cereal time, and a mini Miss Mittens, as you know, was handcrafted by Edie when she earned her arts and crafts badge. Thank you so much for all the fun and joy you bring our family each and every week. You continue to be the greatest horror / misunderstood movie companion of all time. Aw. All systems go. Edie, Ava, Ryan, and Miss Monty. Thank you, family. This is really nice. This is great. I can't wait to dig into this. Oh, look at this. This is like Puddles' like grumpy uncle, right? Look at that. Hey, get your feet off the furniture. Right? That's what I want to do with this guy. I want him to go, look at that. Wow, Puddles is going to be happy to meet this guy. This is great. And, oh, look at this. Cinnamon spice red vines. That sounds fab. I know I like I like cinnamon bears. You remember this little red, before gummy bears? I feel like gummy bears eclipsed cinnamon bears somehow. But it used to be you could buy them at the candy shop by the pound, or sometimes they'd have them in bags. But honestly, the ones from the candy shop were the ones that you wanted. Macy's had their own candy shop, and they had cinnamon bears. And that was one of my favorite things to get, was the cinnamon bears. And this smells like a handful of cinnamon bears. Impressive. Most impressive. Not those kind of gummies. Evening, Mr. Mayor. The state of the city update. People are thrilled about your public appearance this coming October. I will be there at Monster Fest. First weekend of October. We're going to film a Cinema Insomnia episode in there. Or die trying. We'll try to, maybe out in the parking lot. But if you want to be in a Cinema Insomnia episode, get your monster self to Monster Fest in Chesapeake, Virginia. It's like an old school horror convention like when you remember going to when you were a kid. The only thing that's missing is Rob's mom is not making sandwiches in the back room anymore. Can we get your mom to make sandwiches in the back room again? Awooga. All right. We'll set up the motorcade. Make sure the Ghostbusters Ecto is in the motorcade. All right. I can't, man, this is fantastic. I love these. This might be my new favorite red vine. It's the best of both worlds. Joe Lascola from At the Movies saw a movie called Sting, I think, at the movie theater. And he posted his ticket, and he had bought some Twizzlers at the snack bar, and I died inside. You poor man. Nobody told you? Is that how you were raised? Anyway, Hydrox. I want to save these for chalky milk time. I'm going to save Hydrox for chalky milk time. Dr. Pepper, Peeps. Oh, God, I'm saving these for never. Dr. Pepper, Viva Los Twizzlers. Dr. Pepper Peeps. You know what we should do is float them on the top of a hot Dr. Pepper. Huh? Like almost like whipped cream on a hot chocolate. Let's see here. What else is in here? God, so much Hydrox. Sally is missing out. Sally the zombie cheerleader didn't come by tonight. And this is the biggest mistake of her life. This is from Edie. This is not alcohol swabs in here. Oh, this is so adorable. Oh, look, Miss Mittens, look how sweet this is. Oh my gosh, you're going to have to take care of her. Look how wee and cute it is. It's a little mini Mittens, like a Micronaut Mittens. Oh my gosh. Look at that. This is so beautiful. Oh boy, good job. Wow, what a great job you did making this. I'm going to put this with the big mitt. I'm going to put it in here with the mother hen. And we'll put Miss Mittens over here. Luckily, Miss Mittens has not been drinking today. So hopefully she won't drop her. Okay. Yeah, I know. So creative. This is interesting for cereal, big cereal time. This is Berry Pebbles, Women Who Rock. I think it's about time. I think it's about time we put Wilma and Betty on the front of Pebbles cereal. You know, the thing that confuses me about I always get the most confused about the Easter candy and the Christmas candy with Fred Flintstone. It's like, what are you celebrating, Fred? Christianity doesn't happen for another 1,000,000 years. What are you even celebrating? Anyway, so, but these gals know what's up. Sweetened cereal with berry flavor. All-female reboot of Fruity Pebbles cereal, brought to you by Sony. And then this here is Cocoa Puffs loaded. There's just drugs, obviously. Oh God. Yep, hard drugs inside every bite of Cocoa Puffs loaded. Now, the cuckoo bird doesn't even want it. He's been through a 12-step program. He's got a sponsor. He's got his chip in his pocket. He doesn't want this life anymore. He's cleaned himself up. And then those darn kids just bring that cereal around and drive him insane every time. You swear you're not trying to kill me, trying to give Mr. Lobo a heart attack. Another thing that's always wanted, always needed is Sharpies. Now I've got some more of the ones I do my autographs with. I still have, I'd be remiss in not mentioning that Babs Sacramento got me about 4,000 of these, like maybe $16,000 worth of king size Sharpies from Babs Sacramento, who I hope to see when we're in Sacramento, just like I hope to see Miss Minton's mommy when we're out in Sacramento. I have to have a dinner or something. So anyhow, so thank you, Miss Monty and Monty family, all of you, the entire gang, Ryan and Edie and Ava, Miss Monty. That is just incredible. I can't, Edie, you did a great job with that little mittens, the little micro mittens. That is so great. Wow, that's awesome. Miss Mittens thanks you too. That's the cutest. All right, so we did that. We want to plug our LA trip. It's really important that we get the LA trip going. I don't know how we're going to survive out there. If you want to make, we're about $260 short of our goal. Hopefully we can make that tonight. I'm going to do a drawing in here. I'm going to hand do a drawing in here, and I will mail that drawing that I did here live to whoever cares enough. Now, whoever we pill up, we'll put your name on a piece of, let's see here. Let's have my little strips. Add a bunch of little paper strips for the contests. Here we go. So here's all the chances we have, okay? I'll put your name with a Sharpie. I'll put your name on a paper strip. I'll put you in the drawing for our drawing. And all you have to do is support our LA trip, cinemainsomnia.com/LA trip. Any amount, $5, anything. Before anything else, that would be the thing I would want people to help us with, because I really don't want to die out in California or coming back from California. We're already looking at the price of hotel rooms and stuff. I think a lot of the money we're going to earn out there is just going to go towards keeping us alive. So if you want to help us with this trip, and especially since we want to do some Cinema Insomnia stuff out there and visit some Insomniacs, the more help we can get with the LA trip, the better. If you, what is it, $263 to get to the goal. Thank you, Miss Mittens Mommy. So we're
28 months. Cinema 34 title logo.
Oh, wow. 28 months. Black and White All Over has been subscribed for 28 months. That's a good job. That's amazing. And Black and White All Over has helped us and in so many ways, and has kept us going, and is still keeping us going, and has helped us plan this trip and plan our fundraising and all that. So big hand, hip hip awooga for Black and White All Over. My God, hip hip awooga. So that's okay. If you're broke, you're broke. I don't want anyone to give till it hurts. That's not, that doesn't make me feel good. If you do have an extra $5, throw it at the GoFundMe, and then I'll put you in the drawing for the drawing tonight. If you want to do something else, we have anything from our shop. Tomorrow we're mailing. We're going to try to catch up with all our mailing. So if you want to order something, especially like a Blu-ray or a DVD, if you order something from the shop tonight, is a pretty good chance it'll go out tomorrow before we go on our trip. If there's something that you have ordered that you're waiting for, go ahead and be a pain in our neck about it tomorrow, because we're going to have 3 people in the studio helping us mail tomorrow. So email us at osi74info@gmail.com. And we're going to try to catch up with all of the Johnny X Blu-rays, all the fan club kits, all of the Silent Night, Bloody Night Blu-rays. No problem. No problem. We'll let someone with deeper pockets float you for a while. I don't want any fan to have a tinge of discomfort. This is just a fun thing. If you want to help us out, if you're able to help us out, fantastic. You know, I am, this show exists to help you forget about your troubles, not to get you worrying about our troubles. So absolutely don't, I never want to hear, oh, I'm a little light, I am broke. You know, please, I wouldn't want, even if you had $5, I wouldn't want to take it if all you've got is $5. Miss Geek said $18 contributed. Okay. Thank you, Miss Geek. We will be seeing you down in Southern California. Oh, I don't want to use this pen, though. I'll use this pen. This geek is a huge supporter from from the dinosaur age. And she's still with us, God bless her. Her and Agent Chet down in the trenches down there in LA. Chico donated to the California trip on GoFundMe. All right, we'll get Chico in there too. Haven't even started the drawing yet. We've already have 2 people who are in the drawing for the drawings. So, all right, Chico. I kind of goofed your O a little bit. Hopefully that's okay. I'll write it on the back. I think I misspelled your... All right. I guess that's one less chance. I'm going to try and get your name right, because that's not okay that I didn't get your name right. This is part of what you're getting is this special attention during the stream. So I don't want to take that away from you by messing up your name. So there you go. Chico, thank you. So Chico and Miss Geek are in there, and we're getting that much closer to getting our goal. 260, let's try and get that $263 tonight. Let's see if we can do it. That's the preferred way of helping us tonight, is our LA trip. Ivory Bow donated for more shenanigans. All right, Ivory Bow. How many people are in, like, Michigan area? Brain Frost, you're in Michigan area? Because I think we might be going through Michigan. Probably toward the Detroit area. I'd like to see the hot dog place where Jeffrey Arnett used to hang out. That would be a mecca to go to. Karen is, yeah. Maybe we'll see Karen. That'd be nice. I'm thinking maybe I might want to see Marlena Midnight in Iowa. Try to collaborate with her. Another horror host. We're definitely going to meet up with Rad Abrams in Wyoming. Try and get some more good stuff from Rad Abrams for the cat episode. Oh, thank you, Fanger. I'll put you in here for the drawing here. Speaking of money and fundraising, I just want to mention, and I don't think I have the info, but I'm going to plug it on Saturday. There's a Robot Monster comic book that is that they're doing a crowdfund for. And I want to see this Robot Monster comic book. I'm a huge fan of Robot Monster. Anybody doing anything with Robot Monster is okay by Mr. Lobo. So if you can find those folks who are doing that. I think they're going to be in New Jersey next week for the Monster Con there. Love the old Cinema Insomnia on Cron NBC Channel 4 late Saturday nights, Sunday morning, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. fun times. Yeah, I mean, we appreciate you watching then, Renee. We're still making the show. We're on 49 not-for-profit and community TV stations across the country. So we are still existing on broadcast. You know, we do try to upload the new shows when we can onto YouTube, but YouTube doesn't like our show. So there are a lot of news shows that you perhaps have not seen. But it's wonderful. Hopefully, when we go to the Bay Area, maybe if you could get to the Psychotronic show, or if we have a meetup for a dinner or something around there. A good place to hang out is the Facebook group, the Cinema Insomnia Fans Group, Mr. Lobo's Cinema Insomnia Fans Group. There's a general chat there, and that's a good place for info if you can't spring for Patreon or anything else. Do I remember Monster Vision on TNT, the early 90s? Yes, but I have to be truthful with you. When I saw Joe Bob, I was a little disappointed. I loved reading his article, Joe Bob at the Drive-In, and I imagine this guy with a pot belly, with a beer-stained plaid shirt, with a six-pack on his knee, dirty, probably a beard, maybe like a Cat Diesel baseball cap, maybe a cowboy hat, but it's not a nice cowboy, not a weathered cowboy hat, you know. And when I saw him, and he was like handsome and well-spoken, and like he's like a Vegas cowboy, not like a Texas cowboy, you know. So I was expecting him to be a lot more colorful. And I think I was a little too jealous as far as how handsome he was. Joe Bob Briggs was once a reporter in Texas. He helped cover the Kennedy assassination in Dallas. He must have been a child. He was in the movie Casino. That makes sense. Make My Monkey says what? Make My Monkey made a donation and I missed what they said. They said, Miss Monty, donated for LA. Okay, please put down Miss Geek's name for the commander. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let me do that real quick. All right, so another Miss Geek. All right, hold on. And this is from Miss Monty. I'll just delineate that. Okay, so Miss Geek, you got sponsored. That's so sweet. You guys are so wonderful. Always looking after each other. What a wonderful community we have. I know it sounds maudlin and cheap, but I seriously mean it. I feel like we have a really caring and sweet community of people here. So what is it? So now is Ms. Mavis in here for tonight? I haven't put her in yet. Tony, are you is your chivalry flaring up? You want Miss Mavis on the paper for your donation. All right. A man of good taste. All right, so this is Tony. Okay. So Tony has got Miss Mavis on his mind. So that's nice. And the Sammy Maudlin show. That's right. I want to bear your children. Oh, God. Who was that? Lola. It wasn't Lola Falana. It was, what was the name of that character? It was something like that, though. Lola Heatherton. That's what it was. Lola Heatherton. Lola Falana was the real person. Cinema Insomnia fan, 15-year anniversary. Prince Everlove has been a fan for 15 years. That is definitely something worth celebrating. Hip hip awooga. Anyone who's been a fan for longer than anyone who's been a fan here for longer than 15 years. Longer than 15. Well, Renee was probably, she was watching in the Bay Area, then that probably takes her to 2005 or something. So that might be longer. I didn't math it, but I think that's longer. Okay. Make my monkey. Pick someone's name to put on it, Commander Lobo. Okay. All right. So Make My Monkey wants a underprivileged person to get it. I'll put Make My Monkey here. And we'll just give it to the most pathetic, saddest person who has no money, which might be Prince Everlove. Or Renee. Make them duke it out. Okay, well, I'm going to put Prince Everlove on here for his 15 years. And I'm going to sponsor Renee. Okay, Mr. Lobo is going to sponsor Renee in this. Okay, Renee Cruz. Okay, and I'll put that in there with the rest of them. We have a couple of Make-A-Wish entries into the drawing for the drawing. I've been there since day one, across the studio sharing a set. So that's since 2001, right? Yes, Miss Mitten's mommy, Alyssa, was, of course, the meteorologist at the TV station, in which the chief meteorologist at the Reich Marshal chief head honcho meteorologist at the TV station where I worked. And she gifted me Miss Mittens on our really early, like I think she gave it to us right when we were starting to recording, and I think I wrote it into the show for the 3rd or 4th episode. So that's about as far back. And always a fan from word go. The tower, the abuse, all the fun. Oh gosh. Oh, we'll have to. Oh, the weather tower. What a thing that was. Rick Russell dropped $10 into the LA Trip Fund. Okay. Prince Everlove highly recommends the Mark of the Damned DVD. All right, Rick Russell, we got you in there. Thank you. You'd think I'm Aaron Burr by the way I'm dropping Hamilton's. Hilarious. Okay, let's quickly, before we move on, I want to make sure that everyone who has backed us, I haven't gotten into the drawing yet. Everyone who's backed us is represented. Okay, Fanger, Ivory Bow, Miss Geek, Chico, Miss Monty for Miss Geek, Tony Griggs for Ms. Mavis, Make My Monkey for Prince Everlove. I don't think you can say those words all together on Twitch. Renee Cruz from Mr. Lobo. Rick Russell. Is there anyone that I forgot who donated to us tonight? Thank you, Carlos. I thought so. Sorry about that. We'll get you in there. It got so busy that I forgot, like the mighty Carlos. Okay. Carlos, right? There you are. Thank you. I put a few bucks in. Please give my entry to Edie and or Eva. Okay. All right. I can do that. Tony Griggs put in for, far as I know, Tony Griggs put in for Miss Mavis. Oh, Lex Kovsky. Okay, damn. Okay. Wait a second. Grumpy Panda. Oh, but it's for Evie and Ava. Edie, Ava. Okay. All right. And then Lex Kovsky. How are we doing on this? I feel like we might be getting closer to our goal. We can't be getting farther away. The mighty Lexi. Look at that. Lexi, there you are. Right in there with the rest of us. Not so shy these days. Good to see you. Getting out of your turtle shell. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, that's my newspaper. Hey, you turn up the thermostat. Okay. More like less than mighty. LOL, just kidding. That looks like you at work. $2,433. That seems close, right? Are we only like, what's the goal? What are we drawing for tonight? Good. Wow, way to keep it moving. All right, Commander Lobo is going to get it going here. This is what you're all competing for. You guys know what this is already, right? I'm sure. Miss Geek was right on it. Who else knew that it was Gossamer? How many people know the name of this creature? I always thought it was Mortimer as a kid. He has a couple of names. What's his other name? Wow, Brian Frost put in $50. You're welcome, Renee. Mr. Lobo, my dad's a big fan and he's watching right now, but he doesn't know that this is live. Any chance you could say hi to him? His name is Bob. Bob, are you Bob Black? Is that the father of Nicholas Black? This is actually a recording. This is not live, so I'm sorry. I can't comply with your son's request at the moment. But please leave a message. I always felt like Mork had the same kind of shoes as Gossamer. Okay, well that gets us there. I'm gonna fill in his mouth and everything, I think, during the movie. Whoa, we're over the goal. Wow, holy mackerel. Unbelievable. So we have some new people to add to this list. Miss Mavis says, yay! Everyone's excited. Oh, your dad enjoyed that. Wonderful. Thank you, Nicholas. I am glad that your dad enjoyed that. I'm glad. Thank him for watching all these years. Watching our silliness all these years. Gossamer loves watching Cinema Insomnia. So who was the person who donated $50? Did I get their name in there? Hip hip awooga, that's right. Hip hip awooga. Hip hip awooga. Hip hip awooga, everybody. Yeah. Wow. It's okay, Miss Geek. I'll print it off Patreon. Print what off Patreon? Oh, because you aren't in the drawing for the drawing? Sean Fox donated $50. Thomas Boswell donated $85. Holy mackerel. Okay, hold on. Let me get you guys in here. Sean Fox. Wow, thank you so much, everyone. Big hand for everyone for this amazing support. Thomas Boswell. Wow. Thomas Boswell. Wow. Incredible. And Grandpa Monty. Holy mackerel. What the heck? I was thinking I was going to have to take a container of peanut butter in my carry-on luggage with me. We might be okay out there. Who knows? Grandpa Monty. Neon Muslima? Are you in the running? Yes, we want you and Aaron to go to LA and shake up the industry. And help Paul with the movie. Well, this is a big opportunity for us. You know, the fact that we're being hired to go out there and to cover the behind the scenes of this film. It isn't just about that. I think it is about helping us level up as a show, right? And hopefully we can do more for you and do more for our community if we can grow this a little bit. Grow it up a little bit. Show those Hollywood phonies how it's really done. Hi, Past Shelf Date. How are you? Great to see you here. We have an exciting news. We reached our primary goal for our LA trip. So that'll give us a little bit of a buffer in our coffers, probably for gas and hotel rooms and traveling, meeting up with Insomniacs, hopefully towards all that. You're not in the running, Neon Muslima. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I get to meet Crispin Glover. Yes. Paul and Crispin Glover in the same room. It's going to be interesting to see those worlds collide. It's going to make for an interesting documentary on our part, I think. Browse some out-of-town comic book shops. You know I will. I'm going to be in all the junk shops, all the cool record stores, and all the weird movie theaters. Okay. So is there anybody else tonight that I missed? Let me see. Let me go through these one more time. Grandpa Monty. Lexi. Edie and Ava. Sponsored by Grumpy Panda. Thomas Boswell. Sean Fox. Carlos. Oh, wait, hold on. Rick Russell. Renee Cruz. Make My Monkey is sponsoring Prince Everlove. Hey, Buddha. Ms. Mavis, sponsored by Tony. Buddha, you're not in this drawing. You want it. Buddha, I still have a drawing here that I haven't mailed you yet, I don't think. Or did I? Did you get that? I don't think you did. Ms. Geek, because Mr. Lobo's the worst. Ms. Geek. That's from, sponsored by Miss Bonnie. And Chico. And Fanger. And Ivory Bow, and Miss Geek. Now, Buddha, do I need to put you in here for real? This is one of my biggest drawings ever. I think you're right. I think I might need to get more slips of paper. Yep, tonight will be random Lobo Cub for me if I win, meaning you guys will help decide which Lobo Cub should get the drawing. Okay, that's nice. That's nice, Fanger. We got a lot of awesome 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-year-olds watching, so that's cool. We'll pick a Lobo Cub if you win. And Buddha, you were joking, right? I'm assuming you're joking. I am not able to donate tonight, but we'll buy you and Aaron coffee when you're in Sacramento, or get you a gas card or something. Oh, Miss Mittens, Mommy, you've done so much for us. You never did another thing. You've already done too much. So hopefully we'll just get to see you in person when we're in Sacramento. But any help you want to give is certainly appreciated. Okay, no. You want it, though. Okay, all right. Well, I guess... That's understandable. Your birthday's Sunday. All right. Okay, well, for Buddha's birthday, I'll put him in the drawing then. There you go, Buddha. You're in the running for this, okay? You were in the running for your birthday. OSI till we die, right? All right. Okay. Flappy Bat Day, Pagan Chainsaw. So is this it? If you do want to, I can cut some more strips of paper once we start the movie. If you still want to do anything else for us tonight, since we made our goal, I'm opening it up for anything. Okay, so if you want to buy something from our shop, you want to join our Patreon, whatever if you've done something for us for some significance, I can add you to this. Okay. Okay, if you're sponsoring Bizarre Transmissions, I'll sponsor Miss Mitten's Mommy. Wow. Okay. All right. I've got to get some more paper in here. Robot Dale. Okay, here's a blue piece. Make sure it's roughly the same. I don't want any advantage here. It's Miss Mitten's Mommy. Okay, Miss Mitten's Mommy. Okay. All right, Buddha and Miss Mitten's Mommy are in the running. Watch streak has been reached by Enos Pay, currently on a 3-stream streak. Past shelf date says, Mr. Lobo, speaking of Bizarre Transmissions, do you have any copies of the UK comic that you can sell us? I think I only have, is it sold out? Are both issues sold out? Is that what it says? I thought I had a few copies of issue 2 left. I will have to talk to Wrench Comics and see if they can send us some more from England, or if they'll allow us to print some over here. I would like to combine 1 and 2 in a single volume with Mr. Lobo on the cover. That's what I really would like to do with the Bizarre Transmissions, because I think that would be more useful for us here to sell. Well, congratulations. Last night I watched Mr. Lobo Does Free Comic Book Day and was concerned. What were you concerned about? Oh, because in the thing nobody wants it, right? In the film, in Mr. Lobo Does Free Comic Book Day, nobody wants my comic book, and that's the running gag. Yes. You realize that Mr. Lobo is an entertainer and we do jokes here. Right. Well, I already donated, but feel free to nominate someone else to get it. That's what Black and White is saying. Man, this has been a busy show. We just can't get it going. We did the shout out. All right, let's get into the oath and start the movie. And anybody else who wants to donate or get something from our shop or whatever else, just tell me. I'm going to get some more slips of paper and we can add you to the drawing for this drawing. And I'm going to touch this up. I'll add a little texture maybe to the hair. I'll fill in the mouth, put black around the eyes. That's what I'm going to do during the movie tonight. Okay? And I'm going to have to stop this stream for YouTube because this movie will not play on YouTube. We're calling it the Chase movie, but it really is the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner movie from 1979. And that won't play on YouTube. So we're going to have to say goodbye to our YouTube folks. The Chuck Jones one, right. The other one was the Fritz Freeling. The Looney Bugs Bunny movie was the Fritz Freeling one. And this is the Chuck Jones one, which he calls the Chase movie, but it's the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner. Thank you, Renee, for complimenting my drawing. Drawing in the suit gives me flashbacks of the show Commander Mark in the Secret City. I did watch that show. I have to give Commander Mark his props. I'm not trying to steal Commander Mark's act. It just happens to be I'm another space commander, and I also know how to draw cartoons. And since I do draw cartoons in my other live streams, I draw them here as well. But yeah, I do feel like hopefully Commander Mark would feel not feel ripped off. He would feel homaged. These ads over on YouTube are brutal. Thanks for the memories. Okay. Thanks for the memories. Not memories. Memories. You met Commander Mark at Comic Palooza. Wow. The Secret City, did it have a theme song? That's the weird thing is that, like, I really liked that show and I can't think of the music, if there's any music that goes with it. It does? Damn, it's not coming to me. I'm usually good with that. I keep wanting the Great Space Coaster. You're not based on Commander USA? Commander USA was not a space captain. Commander USA was a superhero. Captain Cosmic is probably the most influential for me because Bob Wilkins, who was my horror host, he showed cartoons on the weekdays as Captain Cosmic. We had Captain 74 here showing cartoons for a little bit, but then he had to leave. And then I took over. And he's just abandoned me here. Captain 74 just went out into outer space to fight some battle to stop some sort of evil. I guess he's protecting the Earth. I don't know. But I'm just here showing crappy cartoons for him. That's a different. It's the Great Space Coaster. Get on board on the Great Space Coaster. Off we go. Come and ride a fantasy to a place where things right fast and free. With new friends and new things to see. We'll spin you through the galaxy on the Great Space Coaster. Whoa. They would show shorts on the Secret City also. I thought the guy had a Great Space Coaster. I imagine that he had a gauntlet with like a TV on it, but he didn't. He just had a weird Kodak land camera that he folded out and had a screen on it, and then he would show a Linnea cartoon. I met Gary Gnu. We almost had him on OSI 74. Gotta get that. Gotta get him on OSI 74. Just not enough time. Roaring to the other side, where only rainbows hide. All right. So, okay, so let's do the oath, shall we? Shall we? Let's shall. Tonight's, I don't think tonight's feature will truly dare you to stay awake. This is not even cinema insomnia, but we must always do the oath because we must never, never, ever forget the tragedy. Devil Bat's daughter. Can never forget. So we must always do the oath, even if it's not a standard cinema insomnia episode. Let's do the oath anyway. There it goes. Open your eyes up wide like this. Pinkies up toward the ceiling. Repeat after Mr. Lobo. I, as an initiated member of the Sleepless Nights of Insomnia, do solemnly swear to watch the movie, the whole movie, and nothing but the movie. So help me, Commander Lobo. You may stand up. Oh, the loony ice drain. There it is. Oh, what happened? No. There. Oh, couldn't stop it. What are some of those buttons? What does this button do? Ah! Jeepers! Don't do that! Don't ever push that button again. Okay, what's this button do? Oh, okay, that's the zombies ate my neighbors, Mr. Lobo. Oh yeah, this is for when we're on hold. That'll get us kicked right off of YouTube. That's putting the night on hold. Are we still on YouTube? I'm going to try to reset here. Are we still on YouTube? I want to say goodbye to all our YouTube fans. Please come join us on Twitch. It's not that hard. It doesn't take anything to sign up. We will try and do this thing on other. Gosh darn it! Let me turn that thing off. We will. Johnny X Blu-rays arrived today. Many thanks. Thank you, Johnny X or Paul Bonnell. So if you meet with Paul Bonnell, he'll have plenty of copies of the movie. Are we gone? Is YouTube gone? Or are we still there? I think we're still on YouTube. There's this guy who looks like me. All right, well, I'm going to stop YouTube. Okay, still live on YouTube. All right. Well, I'd like to say thank you for those of you who joined us for our pre-show on YouTube. If you go to cinemainsomnia.com/Twitch or twitch.tv/cinema-insomnia, or just go to Twitch and write Cinema Insomnia. Just find our channel on Twitch and follow us. It takes nothing to do. And you can watch this movie that we're going to watch. And you can chat with these wonderful people. Consider it. Just consider it. Won't hurt you. Okay? All right. Well, okay, Commander loves you. I'll see you YouTubers around. All systems go. Bye, YouTubers.